Songs from the Moon is a 7-part podcast that blends music and spoken word to tell the story of a society gone horribly wrong, and one man's challenge to put things back on track. So up until now, we've met Cab's cold ex, Honore, his sassy hologram dad. We listened in on a secret jam session with his buddy, Low G, had an earful of concocted drivel from his nemesis, The Power Show, and a view of a society where freedom and democracy are considered evil. Can you blame the guy for medicating? And at this point, you may be asking yourself, is hope going to show up? Somewhere. Transmission 5. What if love was perfect? Cab lives in a world where all historical data is owned by the state, and they have twisted the narrative to control society. Fed up with their manipulative crap, Cab goes toe to proverbial toe with The Power Show about the love in our souls versus true love as a state-sponsored religion. I'm Edward Eves. Welcome to Songs from the Moon.
I'm afraid, frustrated, angry. I'm sure I'm being watched. Last night, I dreamt of an operating table. I'm strapped down under the lights, helpless, looking up at medical friends, cutting me with mechanical arms and laser fingers, and I hear them say, "What else should we take?" I wake up and think, how did I get here? How did we get here? Blaming the break for my situation doesn't really solve anything. The moon was thriving and far from the fray, so heading up here seemed like a good idea at the time. And when the dust settled, folks had come to an understanding that we had to live together in peace and cherish what was left of Earth. And everything was redesigned. Democracy was deemed a failure, as in too much freedom ended up biting us in the ass. The state, whose ridiculous formal name is Unity House, known fondly by some as the Big House, was set up and took over as one government to run everything. All country borders were erased, and the regions were set up by continental lines. And the GP, the global police, was established to keep us all in line. Super simplified. And you might ask, how's that working out? And I'll say, it's trash. It's a force fit. It was supposed to be a plan for the perfect world, but there's cracks in the seams. Still, the state has one big advantage. You see, in the break, we lost everything. People literally dropped everything and ran for their lives. There was no packing bags, no grabbing books. We were severed from the clouds, so any recorded history that remained is now property of the Big House crooks. And trust me, the state has spun a history that will always serve their greater good. My job is to run the data fields up here, and I can see how we are being censored into submission. Let's just say I found some weird shit buried in the data. Things like freedom have been cast as a destructive ideology for society because it led to greed and war. Come on. And how about this? Bicycles are bad, right? They're dangerous and only for the poor. What a load of slag. Dad told me he could fly on his bike. But this is what the state is feeding us. It's not just rewriting our past. It's like reprogramming our souls. I mean, this must be hell. But their biggest spin of all is true love. Oh yes, love, new and improved. You see, love has become a religion. Just a few little rules, and if you buy in, you'll end up with a love so pure, the heavy heartbreaks, the loneliness, the pain, you'll no longer endure. The pursuit nor the defeat, the guesswork and the twists has come to an end, and the reward is bliss. Yep, love becomes a lifestyle, a point system, where every move you make is logged in, and if you sin, good luck. As long as you follow the rules, you don't keep secrets, you don't lie, you don't question, and you don't pine, it's bliss forever after. And that's really it. True love? I say true bullshit. I've been in love. I had it. I screwed it up. I lied my ass off to fake my way through a shit relationship because I couldn't own up to it falling apart. Yeah, I was sorry, but maybe I had to live through the hurt to know what I really had, to open the door on my truth. I just don't see how love exists without pain, without the fear of goodbye. The choices we make when love is on the line is who we are. Sure, we chase, we scheme, we show up, we emote, we lose our minds. But it's how we learn to figure shit out. It's how we ignite. And without that spark, we're just friends. Love can't be perfect. Love can't be perfect because life happens.
Welcome to the Power Show.
Well, maybe that's just me, because plenty of people are on board. True love is waiting for you. What if love was perfect? If there was no pain, no jealousy or sadness, and only the bliss remained? What if love was perfect, and you could just follow the steps, where everyone's a star on the road to happiness? They can do that now, you know. If you look twice, baby, they'll profile your soul, send you the rules, and if you follow the way, in perfect love, it's where you'll stay. Oh, it's where you'll stay. Well, I say it's a lie. It's what you give, it's what you take, it's why you break, and it's what you make, what you chase. Down the road you take, love is what you are. Love is what you are.
What if love was poison? Would you take a sip? Would you give it all away? Oh, for that crazy trip. You'll be holding on till your fingers turn blue. The colder it gets, the more brittle the glue. You're bending and you're breaking, and before you're through, you give it all away till there's no more you. But that's all over now. If you sign up today, they'll show you how. With no more pain and no more blame, just a real love. If you're in the game, if you're in the game. Well, I say it's a lie. It's what you give, it's what you take, it's what you bleed for and what you love to make. It's what you chase, and there's no escape. Love is what you are. Love is what you are. There's no perfect, there's no plan. It's your fire when you take a stand. It's the shine on your very own star. Love is what you are. 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 This is what we are. Love is what we are.